Nice try. You almost did it. He vuelto.
Teammate eliminated.
I'm almost ready to call this one. Where did that green invade?
There we go. Let's go.
Game, what you call that? Bar 9 still blowing, no bunny, still frozen. Since the onion from the side looks like it's still growing. If my right hand is taken with my left, I'm still rolling like the neighborhood kid. Yards, I'm still mowing.
Right. Now, here's my betting tip for all my bettors. When you do your 4 and 5, 16 parlays, you always want to put
Coming up, guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Get out of here. He's down. Yeah. My teammate. I'm here for you. Let's go. Let's go kill him. Ready to crawl to. He did. Who shot you? There he is. He's down. Let's go.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Let's go.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are trying something new today. We are in the virtual studio. And what we're going to do today is play a wrestling game called 2K Battlegrounds. And it's WWE Battlegrounds. Coming up is WrestleMania. And we wanted to shoot this video in order to highlight WrestleMania coming up. Right. So, in advance, I'm going to tell you in advance that I have shot this video multiple times. I've already shot it 3-4 times. And the last time I shot it, I had to take my computer in to the shop to get it fixed. And now it's gone. All that information, everything I shot, everything that was on the computer is gone. It's gone. Hurts. So we're shooting again. And I want to introduce you guys to the virtual studio. It is what we love. We are going to do so much in this virtual studio. We're gonna do games. We're gonna do shows. We're gonna do everything, and this is going to be the first test. And as you see, I am lounging today. This is a lounging day. I want it to be as basic as possible for this video that you're about to watch. It is unbelievable. And so what we're going to do is check out this video right here. And what you see right now is me going through looking at the characters to see what characters there is out there in this game. I'm not for sure if the game is still supported or not. But if it is, these are the characters you can get. If it's not, I don't think you can get these characters. I want to say that I actually did check before and realized that you can't get these characters any longer. Not the characters, there's something, the battle pass, things like that you can't get any longer. But anyway, besides the point, let's talk about what's coming up. WrestleMania is coming up. And I'm going to try to get this video, well, I have to get this video up before WrestleMania or it doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense. So, anyway, what we have here WrestleMania event. Great happened. Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. The Nightmare is back. It's been a great build-up. Besides that build-up, you got Bianca versus Asuka, and that could really go either way. I really don't know what they're going to do with that one. No clue what they're going to do with that one. Then you have Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. I mean, if I was doing a prediction show, definitely Rhea's walking away with that. Rhea doesn't have to win because she can still do the Judgment Day thing, and that still would work, right? So, Dominic Mysterio versus Rey Mysterio. Probably one of the most excited for a match I am is this match, definitely. And I just feel like Dominic's got to win. And if I am Rey, you get inducted in the Hall of Fame. You do your match. It's not your last match, so you don't have to win it. So we say, all right, go ahead and let Dominic win this match. And that'll be the end of that. Dominic go ahead propels him the whole next year to whatever heights he's going to go. Love his character. Love the change that they made with him. All right, so I'm looking at characters right now on who I'm going to take. And the last few videos I made, I did the women, but this time I'm doing the men. And so we'll definitely... who am I going to take? That's a good question. Who am I going to take? But back to WrestleMania. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus the Usos. I truly believe Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens is going to win that. But I, as a bad booker, fantasy booker that I am, I would have the Usos win that. I would actually have the Usos win it. Either Jay has to turn on, let's say if the Usos don't win, I need Jay to turn. And if they do win, I would have Kevin Owens backstab Sami Zayn. What a hill he would be to backstab him on WrestleMania. But let's check out the teams. We got Ricochet is me, Randy Orton, the Viper, versus Big Show and The Undertaker in a steel cage match. Now, I've done the steel cage before. And let me tell you, I didn't know what I was doing. This time I'm more prepared. This is supposed to be a learning series episode in a way. But it's not technically because, like I said, I've played the game before multiple times. So, here we go. Learning. I am Smitty Latimer, by the way. I do a learning series where I play a game I've never played before, a game I haven't played in a long time, or a character I've never tried before. And in this case, like I said, I made this video multiple times, and unfortunately, I have 0 copies of any of them. The first time I tried to do it, I started shooting on the GoPro camera. This one is not shot on the GoPro. This is shot on the Samsung camera. And the idea was I was going to start shooting on GoPro as the clip cam and the GoPro, beautiful camera, everything, and then I'll edit it together. That's the plan. That's the plan here. But that wasn't the initial plan. The initial plan was I was going to use OBS, shoot the video, but use this plugin where it would make 2 separate videos where I could record me talking on one video and then the gameplay on another video, and then I can piece them together later instead of recording them together. Well, the video for the game didn't record. Don't know why. That was take 1. Take 2, I went to the GoPro. Don't know why I didn't record the gameplay. I did the whole thing, me playing, just me talking, and you guys wouldn't have seen nothing, just me talking. So here we, take 3 was, I did the recording, everything awesome, right? Then the computer has to go in the shop, and before I was so frustrated and mad, I forgot to save all the information that was on the computer. And here we are, take 4. So here we are in the cage. Okay, the cage match. If you don't know the rules, here's the rules of the cage match. You got to get out the cage, but there's a twist to this. To make it to where it's a little harder for you at the cage. You got to get these money bags. As you see, the money bags right there. You got to get those money bags out. And you see the Undertaker going for the money bags and trying to hit them. As Ricochet representing Kentucky. Throw your L's up. I didn't know Ricochet's Kentucky for Louisville fan. That might be important to ask him one day. Who you go with here? Kentucky. You got to pick a side. Mandatory. You don't know if you never lived in Kentucky. There's two teams. I don't care what anybody else says. The old schools are. There's two teams. Kentucky and Louisville. That's it. You got to pick one. Anyway. So, if you're smart, you're going to pick Louisville. Trust me. If you're not from around here and you're a Kentucky fan, we're not friends, just so you know. So, one day, maybe we'll get to meet Ricochet and ask him, who you root for? But right now, the Big Show is beating me up. Undertaker's over here getting all the money. So as you get more money, the little bar you see right there, the little money guy bar, lets you know that you can crawl out the ring. Now, I know this. The first time, even though I read the instructions, didn't quite grasp the concept, and I figured my computer partner would go grab money. But as you see, Randy is busy getting beat up, and he's not really thinking about grabbing money as the computer bad guys are going after the money every chance they get. And so now, I'm like, well, I gotta go get the money. If Randy's not gonna go get the money, then I need to go get the money. Randy just went and got some money for me. Thank you, Randy. Undertaker. Let's talk about the Undertaker. All you gotta do, hit the little bell, and the crowd's gonna go crazy. He might, as a wrestling fan, I'm okay with people making appearances. You don't gotta wrestle, just come out, let the crowd cheer, and be happy. That's all we do. So that would be awesome. What bigger moment for someone than to be out in the ring and the Undertaker comes out, chokeslam you, tombstone you, and he walked away. You get your WrestleMania moment. Yeah, right. Anyway, look at me getting on the move. Still don't quite understand the climbing of the cages and the buttons. Even though I played this game multiple times, I've never took the time to learn the buttons. That might be the first thing I needed to do here is learn the buttons here. Oh, there we go. Get off me, Undertaker. I'm getting this money. Boom. And Randy's over there handling business. And I'm just out here doing what I do. Okay, I want to crawl to the other side, but I accidentally jumped off the cage instead of crawling. Let's go ahead and get this money. Oh, good job, Randy, keeping him off my back. We are back at it. Technically, I should probably be looking at the screen, but the thing is, I'm editing it together. I don't know where I'm putting the screen yet. It could be on my right, it could be on my left, it could be anywhere. So, as long as you guys know that I am watching, for sure watching. Probably makes sense. Wrestlers, when they're watching the screens, they're always like, they're standing in a pose that, I'm trying to get out. Go, I can make it. Oh no! I got thrown off the cage, and now the Undertaker, he's got the last of the money. He's calling out, Randy, what are you doing, Randy? Stop him, Randy. Why did Randy let me lose? I'm not sure. Randy Orton made me lose. We hope for Randy to come back. This thing, okay. So, the Monday after WrestleMania is also the night of the national title basketball game. And right now, they're recording this, they're playing the Elite Eight. So, possibility, it could be a team that has never won it before in the championship. But from what I have seen, UConn looks amazing, and they're going to be probably hard to beat. But anyway, just think, the point of the story is the Monday after WrestleMania, that Raw, imagine Randy Orton shows up. That would be crazy. Okay, what other rumors we got? We got Jay White. They got that rumor floating around that he might show up. Anybody who shows up who is a surprise would be awesome. Awesome. You gotta have that person show up. Okay, you gotta have a female and a male premiere that day or return. Randy's probably not returning, but again, I would even if you're not wrestling, you can just show up. Just show up. You don't have to wrestle. You just gotta show up. That's the thing I tell people, you ain't gotta wrestle. We don't gotta see you wrestle. Just come out, say your lines, do your catchphrases, maybe do your finishing move, and then you walk out. And you're just like, all right, cool. High five, everybody. Bam, high five. But anyway, Randy's music kicks off, boom. Let's say Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn win. You're gonna give the Usos a much needed break and Roman Reigns a much needed break, and go ahead and set up the feuds for the new, like Cody and Sami and KO. But let's say the first feud is boom, Randy Orton. And I seen somebody say Matt Riddle and Randy Orton show up for the first feud for tag belts against Sami and KO. That would be crazy, crazy, crazy. And then, you got Rhea and Bianca or Asuka, whoever wins, Charlotte, whoever wins that, you're going to have Trish Stratus is going to be there. Maybe she feuds with one of them, first feud. It'd be awesome. Trish Stratus versus any four of those ladies would be a match I would want to see. And since we're talking about the women, let's talk about the women you're about to see in this match. Natalya is who I'm playing. Natalya, gorgeous woman, excellent wrestler. Love her, love the entire family. Growing up watching wrestling, they're like one of the first families of wrestling. Then this is not a tag match. This is a fatal four. So we got Beth Phoenix, love her. Oh man, you had to do the Rhea winning the Royal Rumble, but if Rhea didn't win the Royal Rumble, they could have easily did Beth Phoenix, Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania, and it would have been okay. And let's just be honest. If Rhea wins, her first match should be Beth Phoenix. It should be Beth Phoenix. It's no doubt about it. And then we got, Liv Morgan, amazing wrestler. She's had phenomenal last few years, winning championships and everything. Hope for the best for her. Definitely go ahead and give her a tag partner and let her go ahead and fight for the belts. That would be cool. Liv Morgan with whoever versus Lita and Becky Lynch would be awesome. But let's talk about the tag. That's interesting. So Ronda and Shayna Baszler are in a team, and they definitely have to be champs at some point. So I would say you save that match, you build them up all the way up to SummerSlam. Yeah, Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler versus Lita and Becky Lynch. You have to do it, and you can have them win it, and they go ahead and carry the belt on for the rest of the year. And as you see, I right now am trying to fight Mandy Rose. She is beating me, so I'm trying to get out of this ring as fast as possible. Mandy Rose held the belt for so long, and it's unfortunate that she had to take a leave from wrestling. Hope for the best for her. She's a star, so she will definitely end up somewhere else and be a star there also. Definitely going to be a star. Here, look at me. I just want you guys to know, That right there is foreshadowing. Foreshadowing. What I'm going to do to win this match. Spoiler alert. I win this match. Okay? It's wrestling. It's wrestling. You can have spoilers in wrestling and still be excited by the outcome. Alright? So, back to wrestling, WrestleMania and the women's. Asuka, Bianca, like I said, no telling what they're going to do. Bianca has held it down for a while now, like over a year, right? As champ. You could have her lose to Asuka, and what I love is the person chasing the belt more than the person being champ. So if we got to see, can she maintain that her star power, her momentum without being the champ? And sometimes it's up to the bookers to make sure you're putting the person on TV, make sure you're giving them matches for people want to see and everything, and continue their momentum. And sometimes these people just disappear. Her holding the belt this long shows that she is definitely a good champ for them. Because if you're not a good champ, they'll take that belt off of you faster you can get it. They'll put it on you to see what you can do. And if you, Randy Orton said, asses to seats or butts to seats or whatever, you ain't putting people in them seats, boy, they'll take that belt from you and you'll be gone. And there's a reason why someone like a Cena, 16-time champion or 15, 16, whatever he is, champ, because people were paying to see John Cena. John is my guy. I like John. John Monday night debut is one of my favorites. Monday Raw, he got traded. But back to this match. As you see, we're still back in this match. I am outside getting manhandled by Mandy Rose still. She's beat me this whole time. I'm trying to figure out how to block. And eventually I learned how to block, but it doesn't help much because she still beat me pretty good. And let's see, back to the women. Charlotte, Rhea Ripley. Let's go ahead, and Charlotte doesn't need the belt. She's Charlotte Flair forever. Doesn't matter if she's champ, if she's not champ. We know her greatness. She can be in any program. It's going to be worth watching. She doesn't have to be the champ to be Charlotte Flair. And she's great at always being around to be champ. If you need a champ today, someone gets hurt and you're like, we need a champ, give it to Charlotte. She's gonna, she puts them people in the stands. I remember I took a client to see a wrestling match, and the only time he really paid attention was Charlotte came to the ring. And I was like, all right, yeah, she's a star. She's definitely a star. So, and you can give it to Rhea. When you give it to Rhea, Rhea can hold it for a whole year, really. The Judgment Day and her, one of them has to have a belt. Just go ahead and give it to Rhea. And you can work your way to, you still got Damian Priest and Finn Balor in this group. Like, they're just hanging out, They could... Either one of them can go for a belt at any time, Look at that win. Okay, I forgot the finale. I'm sitting there talking. The finale, I put her in the sharpshooter, then I hit the pin, and that's a win for Natalya. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. And I'm just rambling away. Missed the fight. But I hope you guys like the virtual studio. We're going to probably do a virtual studio tour at some point when we finally submit what it's going to look like. This is our test and also our special for WrestleMania. I appreciate everyone who's going to watch this video. Thank